Hi, I want to thank you for joining us this evening for the mobile marketing webinar. My name is Janine Biggins and I am the Senior Project Manager with Get a Business mobile app. Over half of your customers carry a smartphone and we just want to know, are you ready to cash in on this wonderful phenomenon? There's now an affordable and fast way for small businesses to offer a mobile app or Android. We also specialize in creating mobile websites and text message marketing, which we will talk about this evening. Why do you need mobile marketing? Well, there's 5.2 billion mobile phones in use worldwide, while there are only about 102 billion personal computers in use. So, and you have to keep in mind that smartphones usually stay within the of their owners about 10 feet. And I know for me that's pretty much true because if I'm downstairs, the phone is with me. If I'm outside, the phone is with me. If I'm doing laundry, it's there. And sometimes, yes, even in the restroom. And 70% of smartphones are used while shopping. People are now using phones to conduct comparison shoppings to see if maybe over the Target a certain item is cheaper than the Walmart or vice versa. So now they're now using their phone to conduct price checks. And they're also 95% of smartphone users search for local retailers. So if you're a local retailer with a brick and mortar, it is definitely pertinent that you take advantage of this wonderful marketing medium. Who can benefit from mobile marketing? About every business can, from restaurants to lawyers to retailers to florists to authors, definitely event planners, any kind of trade organization, hair salons and spas, you name it, churches and schools. So many people and businesses can benefit from the mobile marketing. And we're going to talk to you a little bit about the different ways you can use mobile marketing for your business. We're going to talk a little about what features are available for your text marketing service. The first thing is that you will have access to a backend of control panel, which you can create your campaigns, you can look at reports, you can track information, you can download your emails for people that opt in and import it into your email service provider, such as Constant Contact or MailChimp or GetResponse or whichever the many that you use. You have that ability now. You can even, it has some awesome reports where you can take a look at the service providers any of your people are using. There are autoresponders that are available. So if someone opts into your phone number, which we'll have a little test of that in a minute, you can actually have an automatic response returned back to them. You can capture emails through the text messaging as well. And realtors really like this notification, and as well as consultants. You have the ability to have either email or SMS or both lead notification. So if someone opts into your code or your number, you can receive that information automatically and call them right back. We are in unfortunately, a microwave society, and everyone wants everything really quick. So this is an awesome feature. Appointment reminders are very big with salon owners, personal trainers, and definitely doctors and dentists' office. Many times, either uh, their secretary or the nurse or someone has to place all those calls to remind people that they have an upcoming um, appointment. Well, now you're able to um, have that automatically sent. And then if the person gets that text message, which they don't normally read right then, and they're like, oh man, I forgot about that, they can automatically respond like, we need to reschedule or need to cancel. Then on the office will get that notification immediately, and then they can possibly fill that space with someone else instead of realizing that you may have some no-shows, which will be too late to fill with another appointment. You also can participate in social posts of Facebook and soon to becoming Twitter. You can, I mean, you can post from your the back end of your information included in your mobile number. You put that on your Facebook personal page as well as your business page. Mobile coupons are very big. For example, I opted into the Bath and Body Works notifications, and about twice a month I receive a notification about upcoming or new fragrances that are available, or they'll say bring this text in and show us and get 10% off or 20% off, $5 off. Text to vote is great if you're having some kind of contest and you want people to answer, say, one particular question or vote for a particular person. You can do that. A lot of events, I've been to several events that they have the gadgets that are used, kind of like the survey gadgets, and those are very, very expensive to use. Well, now pretty much 90% of people have a smartphone at that conference, or even they have the ability to text message, and they can text their information right in. Then you have text to win, which is awesome as well. If you want to run a contest and have people opt in from their phones for your contest, you can do that. And then there's also a QR code creator within the software. I'm always asked about how can my business be mobile ready. It's about 85% of people, or I should say of businesses, do not have a mobile ready website. Can you believe that? Meaning, over to the right, if you look in the right, the standard website is very small, it's kind of skewed, it's kind of right justified. Well, on the left side is a mobile website. And a mobile website is basically used for mobile phones. And you don't have to do any special coding. The system will know if you have a mobile website and a regular website, it'll know how you're trying to access that particular company's website, whether you're on a phone or whether you're on a computer, and it will act accordingly. Now, the difference with mobile websites is, or should say, is that you don't put every page that you have on your regular website on your mobile website. Because keep in mind, people are viewing it on their phone, and they're only going to do certain tasks. So, for example, it could be a phone number or some more information, product information. It can be ordering information if it's a bar or salon also being added to your website, things of that sort. So it's kind of like a skewed down version of your main website, but a very important one. Now we're going to do a little test. I want you to take out your phones and I want you to text my name, Janine, to 72727. So when you go to create a text message, the number that you're going to put in first is 72727. And then you're going to type my name, which is Janine. I'll give you guys a few minutes to do that. And here's a response you should have received. You're going to receive here's my name, and here's all my contact information, from my title to the website to phone number as well as email address. Then I'm also asking the person, enter your email address and Janine will contact you immediately. Start using mobile marketing to build your customer base. Also, the customer has the option to stop any messages at any time they want to. So they can opt out at any point in time. So this is awesome, especially if you're out at an event. Most people, if you're using cards, they're taking the business cards home or to their home office or to their office and waiting for someone to enter them into the system. This way you automatically have, or they automatically will have, all your contact information, and you also have their information to follow up. Now I'm going to show you a little example of how the the voting works. So once again, the number you want to text to is 72727, and I want you to text the word mobile vote. No space, just mobile vote. And we'll give that a few minutes. And it's really neat that we can kind of do this live so you can get an idea of really how this all works. And here's the response. You text mobile vote. The question is, or the voting question is your website mobile ready? Yes or no? The person says no, then it says thank you for participating in our survey. Enter your email to be added to our marketing e-list. So I'm always asking for the person's email so that I can have kind of the email address as well as the telephone. Okay, I want to take a little bit on the back end of the software. As I mentioned, you have a control panel. And the different things that we just used, the Janine and the mobile vote, those are actually called keywords. And each keyword builds its own or can build its own database. So if you have an office of realtors or salespersons or consultants, what you can do is you can actually have a keyword for each of those particular employees, and they can have it on their business cards or if they're talking to someone or on their email signature, and each of them can have their own message as a response. It can respond back with their contact information. Say it's a particular home that you have for sale. You can even have a mobile code for a particular house, because remember, your response can be anything from text, website, contact information, YouTube video, podcast, you name it, it can be used. So it's totally up to you how you want to use it. Now, this is a little example of a keyword campaign. So, right here at the top, you have the campaign name, the campaign keyword, which in this case was market mobile. And here's the message that says you want to market with mobile but don't know how. We can show you how to build your customer base with text. It has my phone number and my email address. And then once they receive that, a second information will come with tell them enter your phone number, email address, and we'll contact you immediately or within a certain amount of hours. So this is the back end of how you set up the message. Very, very user friendly. Now, if you are not staffed accordingly and you would like us to handle your whole mobile marketing campaign, we can do that as well. Now, this is another awesome feature. You can actually do Facebook posts through the back end for the text messages as well. It can post to your wall as well as it will post to your wall. So again, we put our mobile marketing webinar and a little blurb about what's going on. The link URL, because remember, if this is on Facebook, say we want them to go to a particular link to sign up, which we did, so we have that here. Then the title just says register for mobile marketing webinar, and it tells you to reach your customers in their pocket, and I click here to register. And I mentioned Twitter is coming soon, similar thing, the name of the webinar, and then the Twitter message. Now, this is actually what the posting looks like on Facebook itself. So it posts, has the information, it has a QR code in the register. This is actually clickable. Now, you don't have to use a QR code here. It could be any type of image you want. It could be something that you have on sale. If you have a particular shoes or a designer, etc. So it's totally up to you what you want to use that for. In our case, you just used a QR code as an example. Now, the system has great reports. This particular report shows the incoming texts, where they're coming in from, actually by service provider. So, as you can see, this is one of my clients who just started with us this week. Um, the most of his people are coming from AT&T, which is very interesting. But you can see the breakup. Then we have Verizon, a few are using T-Mobile, and I'm sorry, correction, Sprint was the most popular. So that kind of gives you an idea of these are the different service providers that my clients are using. And then we have a second set of reports, and this is a report by keyword. So remember, we have the mobile vote keyword, we have the Janine keyword, or you may have different staff keywords. This will show you by date how they're opting in, whether it was just keyword by the phone, or if they actually also gave their email address, which in this case over here, several of them did. Over here, we still have the breakdown of the service providers. But then the bottom portion is geographic. So if you are conducting or if you're exhibiting at an event and it's out of town, and it may have several hundreds of people may come by your booth and they get to opt in because of course they may want to opt in to get information as well as to win a prize. Well, you can actually see where those particular people live by their phone. So this is telling me, of course, the majority are Maryland and DC. They even have some in Illinois, Kentucky, and Florida. So once again, amazing insight and information. Now, the question is, how much does this all cost? It is very affordable compared to the return of investment that you are getting. For example, at the top in the blue are the outgoing text messages. Now you can have as many people opt in as you like, but the text messages are the ones that are actually going out, that you're actually sending out. So our lowest package is 500 text messages for $29 a month, and you receive all the features. But the best part about this, most text message service providers only give you one keyword. That means you can only use a Janine, or you can use a mobile vote, or just one. But if you want to have additional keywords, they actually charge you per keyword. And I've seen keyword charges from anywhere from $5 a keyword, and that's a month, up to $15 a keyword. And remember, that's a monthly charge on top of your amount. So say if we were charging for keywords, it would be $29. You would get one keyword, and then we would charge you an extra 5 for every keyword. So imagine another 4 keywords times $5. That's about 20 more dollars. Added on just for keywords, added on to your monthly of 29. But we offer 5 keywords to our clients up to the 3,000 package, and then after that, you actually have um, 10 keywords, and then for 10,000 messages outgoing and above, you have 20 plus. So that gives you just a little idea. So for example, let's do just a little comparison on the low end. Say you have 300 people opt into your list, and you send texts out to those 300 people, your restaurant, and it's a Tuesday night. You're like, our Tuesdays are normally a little slow. Let's see what we can do. Well, you can't really do print because that has to be in so far in advance. Email, you're taking a chance of number one. They may not read it in time. They may not receive it on their phone. If their email was given and it's an email that they use at work, they may be gone from work, vacation, etc. You have so many different scenarios. However, text is where on the phone. You send a text out to 300 people. Say, let's do it on the low end. 20 of those people come in. You may offer a free appetizer for every 4 people, or some kind of stipulation, or free appetizer with your meal. Well, 9 times out of 10, you're not coming by yourself. You're going to bring at least one friend or maybe more. So you take those 20 people that came in, and those 20 type of average ticket of each person by $25. That's $500 that you gross, and that's on the low end, and that's just for 20 people. On the low end, that you gross from a $29 campaign, and remember, that's 29 a month. Okay, so just keep that in mind. The return on investment compared to what you pay and what you can receive back is nothing can compare. Nothing can compare to the instant way you receive the feedback from the clients or customers. So keep that in mind. Now, we have one more present for you. This, what we're going to do, we're actually using the text to win feature. And once again, take out your phones and send a text to 72727. And the word you're going to use is in the message area, free month. So we are offering um, 5 people a free month. That's free month of the 500 text message to use. and to try out and see how you like it. And so if you text that in, you have up until it ends tomorrow night. If you go ahead and text that information in, what will happen is we'll do a drawing and we'll send the information to 5 people that they actually have um, won a free month with us. I hope you found this information helpful. We are available to answer any calls that you may have or any questions about mobile apps, mobile websites, and text marketing services. Sometimes you want to start off a little slow. Start off with the text marketing services because it is the least expensive. And then you can, I definitely recommend moving to a mobile website because um, users are now doing more surfing online with their phones than on their computers. So you want to make sure when they hit your website that they can read it easily and it's clear and that they're not scrolling to the left or right or up, down, or increasing. So we also offer that at an affordable price, and you can just give us a call at 1-800-379-5302 or directly at 301-538-2204. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Again, please feel free to call with any questions that you may have. We offer free consultation if you're not really sure how mobile can be used for your business. And as a gift for you participating in this presentation, we're sending you our free ebook out. Is Mobile Marketing Lessons, and it kind of gives you a little bit more in-depth overview of this mobile marketing, um, how it's used, also some great case studies on how different people have used it for their business. And so it may spark some ideas for you. So again, please call me. My name is Janine. You can email me at jbiggins@getabusinessmobileapp.com or call 1-800-379-5302 or directly at 301-538-2204. Have a great evening.